Disclaimer on screen, for educational and historical purposes only. Not medical advice. Imagine you are about to perform a 10-hour brain surgery. Or you are walking into the most critical exam of your entire life. Your cognitive capacity must be absolute. What do you consume before you step into the fire? Modern society tells you to consume a 25-ingredient processed energy drink, a chemical cocktail that will ultimately shatter your focus. But what if there was an ancient, completely natural biological cheat code? A small, dark sphere that acts as a supercharger for your neural pathways. Today, we expose the ultimate cognitive activator. Welcome back to Ancient Guide. Prepare to rethink how you fuel your intelligence. We are talking about the profound, almost alien biological mechanisms of the blueberry. To understand why this specific fruit is considered the crown jewel of human nutrition, you must first understand the battlefield inside your head. Every second of every day, your brain is under attack. The modern environment, high-stress lifestyles, and processed diets create what biological scientists call an oxidative storm. Free radicals constantly bombard your neural architecture, leading to what many experience as brain fog, extreme mental fatigue, and eventually, severe structural memory decline. You cannot simply wish this storm away. You need biological armor. Nature provided this armor in the form of specific phytochemicals known as anthocyanins. This is the exact compound that gives the blueberry its deep, dark, hypnotic color. But it is not just a pigment. It is a highly aggressive antioxidant shield. When you consume these dark spheres, these compounds cross key biological barriers, hunting down free radicals and neutralizing them, effectively reversing cellular distress and defending your body against severe cellular degeneration. But here is a secret that the food industry rarely discusses, a biohacking protocol that amplifies the power of this fruit to an entirely different level. It involves thermal manipulation. Most people eat blueberries fresh, which is excellent. However, true biological optimization occurs when you freeze them. When you subject a blueberry to sub-zero temperatures, microscopic ice crystals form inside the fruit. These sharp crystals physically pierce the rigid cellular walls of the berry. When you eventually consume them, or blend them into a highly concentrated elixir, this cellular destruction allows for a massive, instantaneous release of the trapped antioxidants. You are essentially unlocking a biological explosion. By consuming them frozen, you are maximizing the bioavailability of the compounds that fight systemic inflammation and protect your vascular network. It is cryogenic alchemy, turning a simple fruit into a hyperabsorbable cognitive weapon. Yet, the power of this dark sphere is not limited to the brain. It extends directly to your primary sensory processors, your eyes. The eyes are not separate from the brain, they are a direct biological extension of it. We live in an era of severe ocular fatigue. Staring at artificial light for 12 hours a day degrades the delicate microvascular structure of the eye. Blueberries contain an immense profile of vitamins, specific minerals, and most importantly, lutein and anthocyanins, which are critical for retinal architecture. Ancient trackers, hunters, and historical aviators instinctively knew this. Before undertaking nocturnal missions or navigating through dark forests, they heavily relied on dark berry extracts. The specific compounds in the blueberry aggressively support the microcirculation within the eye, combating visual exhaustion, reducing the sensation of strain, and supporting a healthy, highly responsive retina. It is the ancient protocol for maintaining absolute visual acuity in a demanding environment. Furthermore, to sustain a supercharged brain, the core of the engine must be flawless. You cannot have high-level cognition without elite cardiovascular and hepatic support. Recent clinical observations have revealed that the extracts of this powerful berry directly interact with the liver. By elevating core vitamin C levels, it optimizes nitric oxide concentrations within hepatic tissues. This creates a profound systemic reset, establishing a powerful defense mechanism for the liver. Simultaneously, the immense concentration of flavonoids acts as a master regulator for your circulatory flow. It promotes cardiovascular harmonization by managing oxidative stress in the blood vessels, supporting optimal blood pressure responses, and optimizing the body's natural cholesterol management systems. Even the dried variations of this fruit are loaded with vitamin K, which dictates proper vascular coagulation and locks calcium directly into your skeletal foundation, building an unbreakable physical frame. And let us not forget the foundational engine of human health, the digestive corridor. The high-quality fiber, combined with naturally occurring fructose and natural acids, acts as a profound mechanical sweep for your gastrointestinal tract. It prevents stagnation, optimizes absorption, and ensures that the heavy nutrient payload of your diet is actually utilized by the body, rather than wasted. So, we return to the surgeon, or the student, or the professional facing the ultimate test. You have a choice. You can flood your system with synthetic stimulants that will inevitably cause a severe neural crash. Or, you can consume 150 grams of frozen, cryogenically activated biological intelligence. Nutrition and extreme cognitive focus are intimately, violently connected. The blueberry is not a snack. It is an ancient botanical supercharger. Blend it, freeze it, or consume it whole. If you are ready to upgrade your mental architecture and harness the power of the dark sphere, hit the like button, subscribe to Ancient Guide, and tell us in the comments, do you eat your berries fresh, or have you discovered the frozen protocol? Until next time, stay sharp, and stay protected.